Hi, my name is Sarah Kanopka, and I'm the speech and language pathologist at the Jadis Lurton Family Development Center. Today, I'd like to show you some fun ways to use trade books that you have at home to increase your child's language. What we're going to do today is use some objects from a story called We're Going on a Bear Hunt to help children make predictions, to increase their listening vocabulary, and to increase their recall and sequencing of stories. So the first way that I start helping kids make predictions is before we read the book, we look at the picture and we point out the things that we notice and then make a decision based on what we see, what we think the story might be about. So some of the things I see here are grass and blue skies and trees. So I know that this story happens during the day and it's not in a city and it happens outside. So I have a little bit of knowledge about where the story might happen. And I also see some people in the story. So I think the story might be about, let's say I see a dad and some kids. So this might be about a family. So I can make a few guesses about the story just based on that and what might happen to a family outside for the day. Okay. In addition to that, I also introduced students to my book box. And in the book box for this story, I have a bear. I have some cotton, which represents snow. I have a tree, or a few trees, which represents a forest. I have some water, which represents a river. I have some shredded paper, which represents grass. I have some dyed flour in a bag, which represents mud. And I have a flashlight, which you might need if you're going in a cave. Okay? So what I do is I introduce all of these objects to children to see if that gives them more information in order to make a guess or prediction about what might happen in our story. Okay? Then, before we begin reading, I give each student either one item or place all of the items in front of one student. And when they hear those items or objects called out during the story, they hold them up, okay? And I'll show you how we do that now while I'm reading the story. We're Going on a Bear Hunt, retold by Michael Rosen and illustrated by Helen Oxbury. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Grass. Long, wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. A river. A deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. A forest. A big, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we'll have to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A swirling, whirling swirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we'll have to go through it. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. A cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Tip-toe, tip-toe, tip-toe. What's that? One shiny wet nose, two big furry ears, and two big goggly eyes. It's a bear! Quick, back through the cave, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Back through the snowstorm, woo, 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 woo. Back through the forest. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the mud, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. Back through the river, splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh. Back through the grass, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Get to our front door, open the front door, up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the front door. Back downstairs, shut the door, back upstairs, into the bedroom, into the bed, under the covers. We are not going on a bear hunt again. The sad bear. The end. Okay. After you read the story, you can ask the students to put these objects in order and retell the story. So I might say, there's a family and they're going on a bear hunt. First, they have to go through some grass. Then they have to go through a river. Then they have to go through some mud. After that, they have to go through a forest. After the forest, they've got to get through a snowstorm. They must be freezing. After the snowstorm, they find a cave. And inside the cave, they find a bear. And that is the end of the story. So you can have students do that, or if they have a difficult time telling an entire narrative, you can just have them fill in the parts that they're able to do. So you can put that in order for them and have them just say that they found some mud. Okay? Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll have more language tips for you soon. Bye.